What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Whoa! So I've been going on this rant mode, right? Been ranting. People seem to like it. I'm going to keep it up. But anyway, this one might not be as ranty because this is more discussion-y. We're going to discuss some shit. We're not talking about eggs. We might talk about eggs. We're going to talk about the Olympics. That's right, the Olympics. They started the Olympics with this really weird opening ceremony with this blonde dude dressed as a chick, but he forgot to shave, so he had a full beard like mine, but it was blonde, really odd, had the strangest boner, not gonna lie. Then you had the whole Last Supper thing with the obese woman in the middle who happened to be a Jewish, bisexual, whatever, whatever. Weird. Christians got mad. I'm not Christian. I still can understand why they're a little bit mad. It's in France. Those people are weird. They eat snails. They don't eat eggs. I don't know. Well, they probably do eat eggs. Look, guys. So there's a call from a lot of people on the right, or more Christian conservatives, let's call them, which I've been lumped into, even though I am literally a Mises Caucus libertarian guy. But I don't believe in bullshit. I don't believe that men should play women's sports. I like freedom. I like guns. I like all that shit. And why does this belong on the Tiger Fitness channel? Because the second part of the name is fitness. The Olympics are the ultimate display of fitness. These are the greatest athletes in the world coming together every 4 years to display everything they work for. People who train every day for hours and hours and hours a day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out, decade in, decade out, and they come to display it for all of us to see. Guys, I'm watching the Olympics. I'm watching the swimming. I watched the boxing. I saw that. I understand it's not a transgender person, but it's someone with male chromosomes who has been told they can't box with women, beat the crap out of that poor Italian girl. I've done a video on that. We talked about it in Evening Rants with Alan Roberts. Not a fan of that, but here's what I look at. I got to support the athletes. We need to push for changes societally, but I got to support the athletes. And as an athletic coach, I have to watch athletic stuff. Now, a lot of things went on in the past 5 years. You had the whole kneeling in front of the anthem thing. Conservatives were like, don't watch the NFL, boycott the NFL. You had the whole end racism in the end zone. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's virtue signaling. I don't think putting end racism in the back of an end zone is going to actually end racism. I think there's ignorant people and there's good people. And I don't think that's going to really do anything. It's virtue signaling for their DEI score. Whatever. At the end of the day, my son plays football. I coach football. A lot of the athletes agree with me. You look at Aaron Rodgers. Look, what was that tight end, that wide receiver's name? Bills. Forgot his name. It's going right over my head. But you have these guys who, they just want to play ball. I understand that you vote with your pocketbook. And I have literally done videos saying boycott Planet Fitness. The thing is, there is an alternative to Planet Fitness. People are like, it's the only gym in my town I can afford. Dude, there's other gyms. There's other gyms. You could probably afford them. Okay? There's options. It might take a little bit of work, but there's options. There are no non-woke Olympics. There is no non-DEI, non-woke NFL. At the end of the day, I just want to watch ball. Ball is life. I've said on this channel, I get ridiculed for it, that youth sports can save the world. And I mean it. It doesn't mean that we don't watch it. Look, they win. They win if we stop teaching our kids sports, if we stop teaching our kids athletics, if we stop teaching our kids all the benefits for being an athlete, the personal responsibility, the teamwork, meritocracy, accountability. I want to see the best in the world at what they do. I don't want to see men beating up women. I don't want to see that. Do I look like Ike Turner to you? I don't want to see that shit. I hate that. But again, Look at the rest of the events. We have the most decorated female gymnast of all time in Simone Biles, right? Biles. We have the most decorated women's swimmer of all time. We have such a great, and I like seeing that. I like every athlete. I like every country. I want to see greatness in action. That's what I'm watching. So I'd like to say we could just boycott the Olympics. Unfortunately, we've been missing out on history. World records being broken. Look, man, I put my foot down on certain things. As you guys know, in 2021, I lost millions of dollars in turning down a retailer who was going to carry my bar because they had vaccine mandates. I put my money where my mouth is. If everybody did that, we'd be good. But everybody's like, no, I just got to survive, just got to get by. What kind of country are we leaving our kids? What kind of world are we living our kids? Not a good one. However, sport is something we can still save. Sport is something we can still save. All we need to do is bring it local. Raise our children. Put them in sports. Youth soccer, youth basketball, youth football, youth boxing, youth jiu-jitsu, whatever it is. The one thing I'm not going to boycott are these great athletes. Now, do we need to fix some things? Yes. The woke mind virus has taken over sports. You have Outkick crushing it. Outkick, Clay Travis, right down the road from me, crushing it. There's a lot of people who think like me. If you don't think like me, that's cool. If you like to see men beating up women, hey, you do you, just don't beat up your woman, okay? Or else we got problems. And hopefully the law handles you, and hopefully you have an eternity in hell. Regardless, man, that is why I'm not boycotting the Olympics. I'm not going to stop watching the NFL. I know, my good friend Mike Cernovic is always like, well, sports ball, men are preoccupied with sports ball. They won't boycott. Look, man, at the end of the day, my kid plays football. He loves the game. What am I supposed to do? Watch arena? Am I supposed to go to local high? We go to a high school football. We coach local high schools. So I go to a high school football game every weekend, especially the school we coach full time, right? So I go to football games and he goes and he loves them. But if you want to see the best of the best who you aspire to be, I know my kid's going to be undersized. Okay, I'm not exactly the tallest. But up until he gets to that, he can go to college, play D2, D3. Maybe he's one of the short guys who goes D1. I don't know. NAIA, plenty of options. We love ball. So at the end of the day, pick your battles. If you want to boycott the NFL, so be it. I think it's a brave thing to do. I'm not mad at it. Just want to kind of explain why I don't boycott it. What do you think? Think I'm out of my mind? Think I'm a hypocrite? What do you think? I coach football. I put my money where my mouth is. I spend time with youth. I mentor youth people and youth programs. I do all I can to benefit my local community. But I don't think that boycotting the NFL for people who really like watching football is going to solve much of anything. But again, I'm just one man with one pea brain. So I just want your opinion. Well, here's my opinion. My opinion is you should go to tigerfitness.com now and use coupon code ProteinRant, PROTEINRANT, one word, Protein Rant, 10% off the entire site, including Ambrosia Planta. I got a good ad for this coming at the end of this video. Also, hey everybody. Also got MTS Way, 10% off everything. We got the 6-pound bundles. You get 3 2-pounders for less cost per pound than we had for 1 5-pounder. Get that bad boy, save 10%. Take it to the bank, take it to the gains. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Marc Lobliner. Support this channel by shopping at tigerfitness.com, please. And if you'd be so obliged, since I am still shadow banned from 2020, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell, follow me everywhere else at Marc Lobliner, at MarcLobliner, at Twitter, at Instagram. Facebook, I think I'm at Lobliner. Who cares about Facebook? That's for boomers anyway. And rumble.com/tigerfitness. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game. People are literally going outside, spreading their legs and sun tanning their balls. People are following these crazy diets, eating before 8 a.m., after 8 p.m. They don't know what they're doing. They're looking at all these strange things, strange foods, trying to increase their testosterone, training AM, PM, full body, half body. They're looking for these secrets, these solutions, a shortcut to a great body, to build muscle, to burn fat, to be the best them ever. This is crazy because it's all about protein, guys. People doing all of this stuff aren't even getting the thing that we know works. They're not getting enough protein. That's what you need. Protein. People don't eat enough of it. How do we get that message across? They need about 1 gram per pound of body weight of protein. So before you do all this crazy stuff, for goodness sakes, guys, get enough protein in your diet or you're just gonna be spinning your wheels, making no gains. That other stuff might work, but if you don't have enough protein, it means nothing. It's hard to eat that much protein. You might not have time, you have a busy job. What you need is something easy, something you can just throw in a shaker bottle, put a little water in it, shake it up, and there you go. You have protein, 20 grams a scoop, ambrosia planta. It makes it so easy to get your protein. So before you go doing all this crazy stuff, wasting time and energy, make sure you get enough protein in your diet. For the past few months, I've been making the gains of my life. Never thought I'd be training this way, but I've taken all of the new data on hypertrophy and put it together. Not only am I making all these gains, I'm never terribly sore. I never feel run down. My energy's through the roof. I'm able to hike. I'm able to swim. I'm able to do everything I love. It doesn't cut into my life. I don't feel fatigued. I don't feel terrible, but I'm still making these crazy gains. It is the Superior Hypertrophy Training Book, and it is yours, and it is free. Go to superiorhypertrophy.com. That's superiorhypertrophy.com and start it today. You have nothing to lose. It's absolutely free. My gift to you. Now go make some damn gains.